say that, hey, I had a person to say, you know, men don't really talk and express like that a whole bunch because of they were taught to have their feelings like, kind of like bottled up. They can't really express like they want to, or they just simply don't express like that. So I think that shouldn't be. I mean, I have a different point of view. I just think that shouldn't be where. Hold on, let's see. Okay, I think it shouldn't be where. Okay, I see. I got your request. I see. I don't think it should be. I think men should be able to express in a relationship and say, "Hey, babe, this is how I'm feeling," or "Hey, babe, X, Y, Z," or to even for him to feel comfortable to receive a compliment and not just brush it off and say, "I," or something like that. To be able to, as a man, oh my God, as a man, to say, you know, and be okay with receiving from his person that he's with, or even, to say, hey, I think it's this, I think it's that. So, okay, so I have David on with us today. Let's see, this is such a right. So, David, is from a male's point of view, do you think it's important for your person to compliment you?
It to me it depends on the just the atmosphere.
It depends on. Okay, can you explain?
Like if I had a bad day at work, you know, and
I
I
said,
just didn't
"Welcome,
feel
David."
right. Hmm?
I
Oh,
said, "Welcome, David."
hey, y'all. I did when I coming off work. I'm tired, and you know, um, you know, after a you know bad customer service, people calling me, cussing me out. I want to hear some positive thoughts, feel
That's
some
it. Yeah.
positive energy instead of coming home to argue and I just had a long 12-hour work day and then I could come home and argue and fuss up. Mm, mm.
Right. See,
What do you
that's
think?
that's the whole key right there. Now, if you have, and you said it depends on kind of like what's going on in the day.
Right.
Receiving those compliments, like if you've had that hard day, and ladies, you guys can attest as well. If you've had that hard day, you want your person to like not saying like they're your source, but saying far as your person in your life, just to give you like, babe, this XYZ. Versus just you, like you said, you had the bad customer service job and you had a rough day. And then as soon as you get home, oh my God, you're this, you're that, you're this. Because like I said earlier, it's so hard trying to it's well, I won't say it's hard. I'll just say this. I'll say it should be. Let's see, your home. You're right. Exactly. That's what I was going to say. Come on, girl. You said your home should be your safe space. That is so true. Like home should feel like home. Like it shouldn't feel rocky, always tense. You shouldn't be stressed as God knows what when you first get there, or even there, period. Your person should make sure you're comfortable. If they can. Now, if they can't and it's just you tripping because you done had that long day, like Dave was saying, you done had that long day, whatever the case may be, you have to check yourself straight off the bat. What else? I don't know if I missed the comment or not. Let's see. Oh, peace in the home from your woman is important. That's true. How important do you feel that is on your end, David?
A piece
I
of home
said
for you.
peace in the home is important, and peace in the home from your woman is important.
I mean, same thing with men too as well. I believe it's tit for tat. If you're dating a male and you come home and he wants to argue with you, you had a rough day. That should I mean that's bad, or vice versa. There should be peace in your home, but we already know that sometimes in a relationship with a man,
So it's time to get real now.
it'll get real sometimes. You won't have
Mhm.
peace until. But I know one thing: don't go to bed angry with your lover, with
Do
your
not
husband, wife,
listen.
right? Because I'm telling you right now, it don't do that. That's
So
what I learned. Hmm?
no, go ahead.
That's why I've learned to, live. Someone told me this. Well, a cartoon says this.
Okay,
Um,
that's right.
oh gosh, I forget. Shoot. Um,
What? Okay, so while you're thinking, yes, it's important to not to go to bed angry. It's
right.
not to go to bed angry because again, now you can have a disagreement, just like I have it. We're in the comment section. You can have a disagreement and be like, because sometimes now, if it's still the case where you guys both are working, had a long day, or if there's kids involved, a lot of things to come into play. Now, it is important if you want to get your point across. Always, especially if you're a Christian believer, follow the word, what the word says. A slow answer. Listen first. Don't listen to react, but listen to literally try to see their heart in the matter and then respond from that way versus just like, you go ahead and say what you're gonna say, but I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. When you heat, David, when you heat it, Walmart.
And listen to the whole story.
The whole, even if it is boiling, if it's boiling and you've got to get it out, nope. Put a lid on that thing until he or she finish.
And then we hard on arguing, I mean,
I'm not even finna cuss. Oh my God. So I think, even if you're going to do that, obviously a stop. Exactly. Most definitely. Because just like I was saying, far as you can be like listening and you want to get your point across. Oh my God, this and this. And as soon as you finish talking, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. And I'm gonna say what David ain't say. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. You know what I mean? Because again, now I had to learn that early on in. I used to cut my husband off because I felt like I need to say what I need to say. You saying what you saying, but you're not listening. Now this was years ago, but however, and Dave was around for these years ago. But I used to be like, cut, because again, I wanted to be heard too. I wanted my heart to be expressed in the matter too. But again, I had to learn that I had to slow myself down and think about it like, okay, listen to how they're saying what they're saying. And then women, we have to, pay attention. Men, we have to pay attention too. And, there's a saying, a happy wife is a happy life. I think half of that's true. But I think if the male is happy as well, that's so important. Because again, I believe in balance. Balance is so key. Let's see, we got in the comment section. Some people never finish. You know what? That's true. Some people can have a conversation going, or an argument rather, can be going for, I'm talking about, God knows, you can, if it happened on Wednesday, you don't carry that thing over to next Wednesday for nothing because you feel your point wasn't across. Let me see. Let's see, but yes, it's true.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes folks don't believe in soft answers. You can give a soft answer, but they still mad already. They don't want to hear your softness.
Right.
So you gotta get straight up Sabbath with them.
So yeah, most definitely. I think with that, it's important to try, if you can, to de-escalate the situation. Like some people will keep going and keep charging and keep going and keep charging and keep going and keep charging. But again, sometimes you have to back away. Babe, I'm going to come back to this conversation when you calm down. Now, for me, a long time ago, if my person, my husband, if he told me you need to calm down, I'm at that point back then, I was finna hit the stick. Who you telling to calm down? But no, not now. Totally different story. And I'm being transparent with you guys because, again, I believe in good transparency. I think it's healthy. I don't want to never give off I don't want to never give off as like I live a robot life, because I don't. I'm saved. I have multiple things that I do. I have multiple situations and I won't say different people that I deal with, but I would say I have a lot of relationships that I deal with. And they sometimes they may see me, oh girl, you silly, you crazy, something like that. But you know, it's healthy to have a good balance. Communication is key in a relationship. It is a skill. True. Now, and why I have David on here. So, in a male's point of view, some men have it hard to communicate. Why do you think it's so hard for a man to communicate? Or why would you say, because you actually are a male, so why would you say that, you know, it's hard to communicate with you know, just as a general thing?
For me, because, you know, being hurt in the past, it is very, 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 very. I'm very careful of my feelings on who I place in my feelings, and I am.
That's true. That man is key.
Because some people really haven't been in my shoes or in your shoes,
right?
You know, it's like, case in point, my father passed away.
Okay.
Right? I couldn't go over anybody's house because they won't understand.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when I went over your house, you and Sean, it was quiet. And at that point, that's what I needed, is that quietness. I didn't want to argue with nobody. I didn't want to fight with nobody. I didn't want to do this and that. I didn't want to laugh. I just wanted to sit in quiet.
Right.
You know, and I did that. So, you know, but it's difficult. It's difficult. And we have those barriers up because we feel that, you know, it is, you know, as a man, like, we think that some women don't get it.
So what you say, what it sounds like from a woman's point of view, what it sounds like is that how a man feels about their feelings, conversation, their feelings, how we feel about our bodies. Like, we're not going, well, I can't say that because some people lose, never mind. I'll just say that for the most part, I can't, because we're living in a whole nother generation right now. It's a whole nother, like, everything is like, it's not.
We're living in a generation now where it's sex and money and drugs. Period.
That's it.
There is no more meeting you. It's Snapchat, it's Tinder, it's other avenues. If you want to please yourself, I'm just saying. It
is a lot out there. It is.
It's a lot. So you have. You know, and again, y'all, I'm you know, I'm a Christian. I love God, but I speak the truth too. You know, you have. It's amazing to me. So,
go ahead. No, go ahead.
You have these toys where they're shaped as a butt.
Right.
And there's a vagina.
It is.
In the middle of it.
Right.
And it's lubricated.
But here's the thing, though. Look, to keep it a trail for the tangent. Here's the thing, though. I think it's important to make sure that you are whole. You are whole and you have a balance. I think far as a man's point, for the man's point on trying to for a man's point, I think far as them being able to express their feelings in some type of way, they have to feel some sense of peace. They have to feel their comfortability with their person. They got to know that if I say something to you in private, you won't wait until I'm having a low moment and expose me and say, oh, remember you was this, remember that time, this. You know, they have to be able to trust you on the men trust a certain way and women trust a certain way. I've definitely grown to know that. And I believe far as the trust men trust, but they have an own home way of doing it. So if they can't, that's why a lot of men will sit up there. A woman can sit up there and talk 35 minutes, and a man will come back and say, mm-hmm. And then us women will say, babe, did you hear me? Did you hear what I said? This. But again, sometimes also their thought process is different. They take a moment to process things. Of course, we do as women, but sometimes we have a quicker answer, a quicker response versus just them coming right out to say, well, babe, the reason why this is because I felt this way. You know what I mean? And so even,
go ahead. No, and we were saying that we don't listen to the conversation. So what you should do when I was long time ago.
Right.
When I would hear a conversation.
Y'all share these too.
I do the same thing. I said, well, you're right. Same thing. Okay, you ain't listening. You ain't listening. So what I started doing, I remember the first 3 words and the last 3 words of the conversation.
Jesus. That's how now again, this is free. This is just, hey, everybody express their own way, you know, and I'm not saying like, oh, you're the worst thing. I'm not doing none of that. I'm saying this. If you're saying, and I'm trying to go to the comments, by the way. I see you guys coming. I promise you I see you coming. My phone is just slow. So give me a minute. I'm seeing you coming, so we'll respond the proper way. So, I believe, that, how do you get to, I don't know. They don't even, never mind. He said he remembered the first 3 of the piece of the topic, and then the last 3. What if she asked you about something in the middle? Because everything, if a woman saying it to her, it's very important right away.
So what happens, I kind of remember parts in the middle. So if she say, you know, she had a horrible day, you know, someone at the job made her mad, and then at the end, if she say, well, I'm at home relaxing.
Okay.
Those 3 things. What happened to job today?
So the middle part is screwed.
Pretty much.
Oh, so I'm gonna guys that have the mentality, if you watching this, guys that have the mentality like David, get your pen and paper when your woman talking, please. Because mother gonna snap off. Do you hear me? She gonna be like, did you hear what I said about Bruno? Or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, get your pen and paper. Don't do the people like that. Y'all come in the comment section. Let me get to this comment too while we're reading. So, let's see. Hey, man, we keep it real. LOL tries Jesus. Oh, don't throw the hands on the people. Let's see. I think it's hard. I think it's hard for a man because we lost him. I think we're gonna get him back in a minute here. I think it's hard for a man because of society has taught him that men should suppress their emotions and man up, which is terrible. Terrible. I think that's I don't think that's it. So I don't think it's it, but I don't think that should be though. Like, how do you tell them not to express this? How do you, girl, child? So when they want to express it, we as women are looking for. Listen, I'm reading this comment in the comment section. Listen, no ma'am. And shame on any woman that feels like a man expressing himself to you is him considering being weak. That's a lie, because you got to flip the script. If you flip the script and say every time you came to him and, you know, he look at you like, oh, you just telling me about your feelings, you weak, you will look at him crazy. Women, you got to apply the same grace. Like, this is real. This is real. We have to apply the same grace. You got to understand right off the bat that, yes, you got to understand right off the bat that, yes, you know, my guy is going to want to talk to me at some point. Okay, after they add you back in. Excuse me. And I'm sorry, y'all. I want to say, I don't know if I said it to the beginning, but I'm saying now. I'm dealing with sinus issues, and I'm getting a little bit better, but I'm telling you, it's still happening. So, whoo. Comments going. Okay, so again, I appreciate you guys' comments. Keep them flowing. And if you have not shared this, share this. So don't do this to the people. No. Let me slide these to the side. Don't consider them as weak. Let's see, LOL. Because it ain't right. Let's see. I feel that the world puts a lot. You're right. The world puts a lot on the shoulders of men as weight, and everything falls on the man. But a lot of women won't let us wear the pants. Okay, so I'm addressing it in two ways. Number one, yes, it is we as women believe that men should be strong. And then I'm sure that men believe that women should be strong, which is true. Also, this is a thing. It's important to, if you are with your person, you are, understand this. They may know you or may be getting to know you, but you guys are growing together. You guys are growing together. And hold on, I see your request. I promise you I'm going to ask you just in a minute. I just want to get a few things out. Your guys are growing together. So just because of all this, and when you're a grown man, this is this, that doesn't mean they're not growing. You're a grown woman, that doesn't mean they're still not growing. That things will happen, mistakes will happen, growth will happen, emotionally, spiritually, physically, all that stuff. Growth will happen. Things won't be this all the time. So it's important to grow with your person, give them grace, and and it's important to keep a heavy flow of communication. Men, I'm praying that, you know, every man that watches this, and that we'll watch this later on, that you have a safe space within your person that you're with, that you're able to come to them and know that you can be open with them. For the secondary portion, for men, and I think me and Mila, if she's still on, we had this topic in another person that I don't know if she's on or not, or we'll be watching. We had this topic before on one of the ones we had. We had this topic before. Okay, we had this topic before where we were talking about letting the men be, you know, wear the pants in the relationship. That's important. If you feel as a woman, if you feel like I don't need a man, this, you're gonna be single and lonely as you insert your own word there. You're gonna be single and you're gonna be lonely. You're gonna feel like all this. If you take on the mentality of the world has, I won't say the N word. I don't need no guy. I'm good on my own. I'm Miss Independent. Don't let that song from Neo fool you. Don't let this stuff fool you. Talking about you don't need no man. If that was the case, why are they created? It's a lot, and again, it's a lot of topics to that. So if you're gonna be in a relationship, let the man be the man. He's still, remember what I said, he's still growing. You're still growing. Come together and talk. Come with a understanding, excuse me, understanding that, you know, hey, this is who you are, boo, and I respect you in your spot. I respect you in your spot. I won't try to overstep in your spot. I'm going to let you do you because I know you're going to let me do me. Far as the relationship goes. On Dave, let's see. I'm back, phone died. Okay, got you. Hold on, girl. Let me drink a little water. Okay. He is strong in expressing his emotions. That's so key. Because I'm gonna tell you guys, a woman does not when I say does not want to always express her feelings, and you don't have any input. I mean, you don't even say, babe, come on, let's pray about it. Come on, babe, let's pray right now. Or come on, babe, this is how you can fix this. Or let's Google it. Or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? Like, don't just let her just, babe this, babe that, babe this, and you don't have anything. Let's see. Before I got saved, come on here. Transparency. That's what we need. Before I got saved, man, okay. But now that I'm saved, it's right from a different perspective. Yeah, like people think like, submitting to your man and is weak. It's not. You submit to your boss when he say it's time for you to clock in, it's time for you to clock out, it's time for you to go on break. Guess what you're gonna do? Oh, okay. If it is not anything that is degrading, anything that's going against the word of God, anything that's going against you as a person, period, and it makes sense, and we can spread that abroad. It makes sense. You're good to go. In the proper way. Now, I'm gonna put this out here. Don't be dating. For my people this dating. Don't be dating 18 years with the same person. You so much you done submitted. Mother, you gotta regroup. Listen, regroup. Don't be shacking up with nobody for 18 years. I'm just saying a general number, not saying it's a real thing. Well, I mean, it is somebody else's reality, but I'm saying, like, don't do that. Like, it makes it feel like he doesn't have to. That's another topic. We're gonna come back to it. I promise you. All right, so gotta know this. For 5 years? Come on here. See that? Men. Hey, Queenie, how you? Men need women, and women need men. You so right. She said, "I need my boo-boo." You better hear it. That part right there. And okay, right. I know what you mean, though. I'm not. And y'all gotta see these comments. I'm telling you, it's beautiful, beautiful comments. I am not doing this mess for no. Thank you. Shoot, now I think it is so sexy when a man opens up. Listen, I wasn't even gonna go there, but you brought it up, so we gotta talk about it. First of all, girl, I don't expect for you to not open up at all and say anything, because I mean, let me see, how can I say this without saying this like boom, boom, boom? I'm gonna just say I think it's important. I think it's important for my person to have that peace and have that comfort and know that, I can express this to me. I can, XYZ. We can, talk about anything, and it's not going to be this way. She's not going to try to use it against me. She's not going, Grace, a net, girl. All right. Go to net. It's not going to get no glory on this channel. So listen. So, I mean, I think it's important. I really think it's important for him to open up and say, hey, babe, this is XYZ. It does not make you weak. Guys, if you're listening out there, it does not make you weak. Now, if this is every day, you're expressing like, oh, babe, XYZ, this is this. Okay. But at some point, I'm going to say balance. Balance. Let's see. It feels good to when he speaks his heart. I have butterflies, and feel like the trust for me is thank you. Most definitely. You should definitely feel a whole nother level. Ladies, you should definitely feel a whole nother level when your guy expressed to you. It's driving me crazy. When your guy expressed to you. And I don't care how mad you get, how upset, don't take what your person has told you and say, oh, yeah, this is why this happening, because you did this and this. This a fool. You're going to lose so much trust with him. You're going to lose so much trust with her. You are. Girl. All right. So, do I still have, let me see. Okay. So, exactly. Trust, most definitely. Most definitely. Let's see. When a man can trust you with his when a man can trust you, the comment says, the man can trust you with his feelings. There is yes, let's go, honey. Let's go. And you don't have to use manipulation tactics. You don't have to do none of that. If you love a person genuinely, that stuff won't even be a factor at all. At all. And perfectly, you guys have shared this. We're going to talk about just a couple more minutes here, and then we're going to cut it off because I have a part 2 coming, and I hope you're coming. Okay, I hope you're coming to part 2. I hope you're going to share part 1 so you can get part 2. And I want you to comment in the comment section, even if you're watching this on YouTube or wherever you're watching this from. Comment in the comment section part 2, so I'll know to make sure I tag you the next time. If you're watching this. If you have not, and I want to put this here before I go further, if you have not subscribed to the YouTube channel, the CP Soulful Cafe on YouTube, because some of my videos on here does not make YouTube and vice versa. So again, if you are following us on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, any other social site, trust me, you need to follow us and become a part of the Soulful Cafe family so we can grow and go. Okay, so again, I want to say definitely there will be a part 2 to this. I do have some other topics that is going to be involved, and I'm telling you right now, I want to definitely open this up because maybe the next few weeks that I'll be dealing with, some great things like this. And so I'm going to sometime bring other people. I'm going to bring other people on sometimes, so you guys be ready, honey. And if you have already became a part of the Soulful Cafe family, hey girl, what's up, guys? How you doing? My kings and queens. Okay, Leah. Let me see. Okay, yeah, Thomas says, Leah, you live rent free in my head with your covers. You're so funny. I'm telling you, it's important, you guys. This is definitely one of the parts of being a part of the Soulful Cafe, having healthy conversations, being able to come together virtually, because again, I'm going to have something that's coming soon to where we can come together in one big room and talk and have amazing food, etc., etc. That's coming soon, so please be on the lookout. I also Soulful Cafe is coming together at our virtual table with your food, your snack, or even in your car or on your commute to work, whatever time that you watch this. Just come together, and because some people don't have that, their auntie, their uncle, their friend, they'll be able to sit down with and talk and have these type of conversations depending on what they are. And I share a nice piece of things that I go through and things like that, hoping it helps somebody else. All right, so now I'm telling you, these sinuses are kicking my butt. Right, yes, great conversation is so key. It is so key. And I'm going to just kind of wrap it up here. And I pray that you guys have shared. I also, on Facebook, it gives us the options that you can send stars if you would like to. That's the option that I always want me to say on live. But you do, you don't. Either way it go, you're still a part of the Soulful Cafe family. If you have not shared this, share this. I want to say it's important to love on your people that you're around, love on your friends, love on your family, love on your person that you're with. And share love, like share your love with them. Express it. Don't just always say, oh, I'm doing something to make you think that, oh yeah, by me doing this, that's how you know I love you. No, express it. And I know some guys be like, okay, I'm showing you I love you because I bought you flowers. I'm showing you, that's my way of saying I love you by paying the car note or whatever the case might be. No, say it, express it in other ways. Because that's key, that's important. Let's see here. I love the statement that T. Jakes made. I don't want you if it means losing me. That's it. The T.D. Jakes sermon, trusting beyond knowing. That's it. That is absolutely it. If you're in a relationship and you feel like you're losing yourself, can I have a relationship for you? If you're in a relationship and you have to alter so much, if you have to stop going to church, if you have to stop going to Bible study, if you have to stop going, being who you are to shape everything. Now, some things you may have to change because it's not beneficial. But if you're having to change so much for nothing just because of their insecurities, you got to pay attention to the red flags, my love. The red flags are there for a reason. Don't ignore so much to where you are burdened, sincerely burdened and hindered in some type of way at the end or towards the middle, because that's not the move. I'm sorry, that's just not the move. Again, with that, it's important to have a balance within yourself. Have a balance in yourself. Have a balance in a relationship. Be whole. Don't be so don't be so this way, that way, to where you can't be functionable in your relationship. You can't be, you know what I mean? Like, don't nobody want to always have to 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, fix or try to, because they can't fix you. They have to try to fix you. No, be straight. Get in your word. If you're a Christian believer, get in your word. Get into prayer. Get into a Bible-believing church that's going to help you understand how to become whole, how to become this. The woman that you need to be, the man that you need to be, etc. Because I'm telling you, it's so key. So that way, when you do get into a relationship, or if you are in a relationship and you're having this issue, you can be able to literally be the best person that you need to be. I'll just say that. Just be the best person that you need to be. So that way the things can be healthy. So being whole. That's a mistake I made in the past, ignoring too much. Definitely. Listen, ignoring only breaks your heart. I'm telling you, if you don't address it, if you don't bring it up, if you don't, this, that, and then again, that's another part of healthy conversation. Some people may say, "Oh, you always want to talk about this." That's how I'm going to know. We don't read minds. I don't care about a Miss Cleo, whoever. We don't read minds. That's a part of conversation. So that way, that person can know you. That person can understand. And then you can know the person, so you can be able to say, "Oh, I'm sorry, but that's the red flag. I'm sorry, but that's something I can't tolerate. That is something I can tolerate. That's something we can dismiss." And also, do not go into a relationship thinking that you're finna fix this person. If this person has come to you with a bag of drama, already has came to you with a bag of drama, well, she's so cute or he's so cute, I think I can. Don't play Jesus. Don't play Jesus in the people's life. I'm going to tell you right now, don't do it. Don't do it. Listen, I know you sweet. I know you this, but don't play Jesus in nobody's life. Understand that you have a role and the Lord has a role in their life. Again, Christian believers. So, and don't ignore, because again, you hurt yourself ignoring. I promise you. Now, that don't mean pick with everything. Like, if they like, they don't close a toothpaste cap. Oh, you're the worst thing I'll leave you. No, some things you can, babe, put the doggone cap back on the toothpaste, or whatever the case may be. Having identity. Yes, ma'am, having identity is so important. I'm telling you. Like, some people be so interested, like, I got boo, I got bae, I'm so this, and you so consumed with boo and bae, so where you don't forget you used to write a long time ago. You don't forget that you had a very strong love and passion for prayer. Now all that's there because boo on Netflix and chill. No, you got to still maintain. You got to still do those things and still be who you are and be who God has called you to be. Again, for my Christian believers. So I'm telling you, it's important. It's important to have identity, to be whole, to have that balance, and to understand what does it take for us to have a healthy relationship. What does it take? Do I always have to sacrifice? If you find yourself compromising 80% of the time, 90% of the time, I'm telling you, I don't care how long y'all been together, that ain't the move. That's not the move. Excuse me. I see, that's true. It ain't gonna work. I'm telling you, it's not going to work. I'm telling you, because no. You got to love yourself enough to say, I deserve this. Not saying that you putting yourself on such a heavy pride and you putting yourself on such a heavy pedestal. Have respect for yourself to say, I need this for myself to be whole. I need to set this boundary, this, and this. You know what I mean? Because again, all this stuff is needed. This stuff is needed. Again, I pray that you all, whoever will be watching this at any given time, or even watching now, that something that I'm saying or that we're saying on here, and I don't know, David, if you see it on here, I think that you want to come back up, but I need to add, Leah, are you on still? Are you still on? I need to add Leah up, because Leah had these comments rocking too. All y'all had these comments rocking, but this is so good. I'm just getting good point of views on Fire Service Relationship 101, if you guys are just tuning in now, of how important is it really for your person that you're in a relationship with to compliment you. I mean, again, it's so important. I'm trying to keep going back to the comments just to make sure I don't miss anything while I'm on. Okay, Mother Leah, I think Mother Leah is shy. It's all right. Leah, you great. You are great. Wherever you are now, you're great. So important. Everybody has stated some great keys. Even if you're watching this in the replay, comment. I would love to hear from you. We would love to hear from you. You may be helping somebody in the comment before you. You may be helping somebody at the end of the comment section. You just never know. Express your my head. Grab my lip. You know what I'm saying? Girl. You good, honey. You good. But yeah, I'm gonna add you on one day. I promise you. So again, you guys, I'm telling you, healthy conversation is so key. And I see your, let me see. Yeah, healthy conversation is so key, you guys. And I hope that this has helped you in some type of way. Or even if you have a friend or family or something like that that's going through the motions with this stuff, share this to them. Share this to them. If you have not followed on Facebook, follow. I am a few steps away from having the followers that I would like to desire for my first heavy time of doing things like this. So follow on Facebook, like on Facebook, share on YouTube, share on YouTube. Even also come follow on TikTok. I have some other things there. I have some funny videos, etc. on TikTok. So, well, again, I am C from C&P Soulful Cafe. I hope your day will be nothing less but even better than what it has already been. Make sure you have those healthy conversations because those are important. Be whole. Keep that balance. Keep the balance that you need. And also make sure, let me see. Yes, thank you for sharing that. Also, make sure you guys stay tuned for part 2. I'm telling you, comment in the comment section. Comment in the comment section if you want part 2. And I'm going to tell you in part 2. I'm going to make sure. Let's see here. After 15, I'm reading too fast. After being in a bad marriage for 15 years, I'm kind of picky about things moving forward. True. It's important to be cautious. Thank you, part 2. I see you. It's important to be cautious. It's okay to take your time. It's okay to take your time. Take your time, pray about it. Pay attention. You know what I mean? Pay attention. And I'm just telling from my things that I did. Like, just take your time. Take your time. It's important because, you know, you don't want to move too fast and then here we go. You're back into a situation XYZ. Not saying that's the case, I'm just saying it's general conversation. Part 2 gonna be spicy. You better all know it. Part 2 gonna be crazy. And you never know who I have on, so be there. Be there or be square, love. So yeah. Part 2. So again, look out for part 2. And it's okay, you guys. I see you guys coming and you're laughing. Thank you guys so much. You guys are amazing. I'm telling you, this is a great time. Every time that I come on with the Soulful Cafe family, you guys are amazing. I sincerely appreciate you guys spending time with me throughout the day or sharing the video. I just appreciate you guys for even forgetting from the shirts, for the hats, for the things that we have out. I sincerely appreciate you guys supporting in their way as well. You guys are nothing less than amazing. Let me see. 2 pieces of spicy biscuit, right? Right, baby. I'm telling you. Part 2, okay? Yes. But I may have to just open this up. We just never know. I may say, hey, y'all meet me XYZ and let's have it in person. You just never know. Just be on the lookout, my love. So again, I hope this has helped in some type of way. If you're just tuning in, watch the replay. Go all the way back to the replay and watch it. This will also be on social media platforms, on different other social media platforms by in the morning, but depends on what time you're watching this. You'll be able to see this to be able to go back and watch the replay. So again, sinuses, you guys, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So again, thank you guys so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. I got you part 2. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have an amazing day. I love you, and there is nothing you can do about it. Until then, I will see you later.
Hey y'all.